Good morning. How are you today? It is currently 4:36 a.m. and I couldn't sleep last night. And if it looks like I slept out here, that's because I did. I was potentially exposed to a virus over the holidays, and so I'm sleeping on the couch for a few nights just to avoid getting Dan sick. Dan is my partner, roomie, lover, friend, boyfriend, if you don't already know. Yeah, so I had this whole plan to talk about discipline and New Year's resolutions today, but then I couldn't sleep, and I know realistically I'm not going to feel up for doing a put together episode on discipline later. So I thought, let's just seize the moment. We're not going to sleep, and let's talk about how we're upset that we couldn't sleep. Not every episode is going to be me just like complaining, but this might be a little bit of a ranty episode. I have 0 notes, 0 things prepared. You know what's really unfair? I feel like I already hate this episode. Should I just stop recording right now? We'll just keep going and see what happens. Okay. Somebody explain this to me. Growing up, all I wanted to do was sleep. So easy to sleep. Fell asleep, no problem. And was exhausted in the morning. Did not want to wake up. I mean, truly all I wanted to do was sleep and didn't have any issues with it. And I took it for granted. I totally took it for granted. Now as an adult, thankfully I don't have sleep trouble all year round. Especially in the summer, I feel like I sleep really well. But I guess the exception to that is if like a major pillar of my life is off, like something crazy is happening, whether it's with like relationships, work, health, anything like that, then that sort of rattles me and will affect my overall sleep. But normally I sleep well in the summer. But lately, the last couple of years, whenever winter rolls around, like that transition time from, or even the transition time from summer to fall, like once the weather starts turning cold, my body kind of freaks out and it just has so much trouble sleeping. I feel like my circadian rhythm gets like flipped somehow, and then I'm just wired and or anxious at night, even when there aren't like things in my life that are making me anxious during the day or that I logically understand I feel anxious about. So that's cool. I'm wondering if you feel that. In the spirit of feeling less alone, let me know if you have trouble sleeping. I hope you don't. But yeah, it's just bizarre how when we're kids, all we want to do is sleep, but can't because school is super early. We have extracurriculars, whatever. And then we get older, and now I finally have time to sleep. I mean, at this point in my life, I work remotely and I'm able to sleep. Like I don't need to fill my mornings and nights with things. And yet I'm just like laying in bed. Not every night, but last night was one of those nights. And you know, if you have insomnia or struggle to sleep sometimes, I'm really torn. This is like, I guess this is kind of related to New Year's resolutions, but I'm torn about what to do because part of me is like, try to go back to sleep, especially if it's like early in the night. I mean, it's not even like 3 a.m. yet. I'm like, I should just close my eyes, don't get on my phone, don't do anything, don't get up, try to go back to sleep. I'm going to be exhausted the next morning. I need to sleep. However, this becomes an issue when laying in bed doesn't help me go to sleep. So I'm beginning to think that maybe, and I guess this is an attempt to do that in all my glory, I'm starting to think like I should just get up. If I feel like I know myself well enough to know if I'm going to be able to fall back asleep or not. And I just knew, like, I've been up since like 3 or something, and I think I maybe slept like an hour or two before that, from the time I went to bed till like 3 a.m. But I could just tell him, like, this is not happening today. I'm gonna be awake. I can either lay in bed, which I did for like over an hour, or I can get up and like do something. So yeah, I feel like I'm always questioning if I should do one or the other, and I almost always historically opt for just laying in bed with my eyes wide open or eyes shut but awake. And I think I need to try something different this year, because I'm inclined to think it makes me feel worse to just lay in bed, do nothing, and wake up exhausted, rather than being awake, getting up, doing something, even if it's like, I don't know, reading a book, or I was going to say even if it's scrolling on Instagram, but that probably should be a line. Speaking of discipline, that should probably be a line that I draw. But almost anything is better than just like laying there, I think, if you know you're realistically not going to fall back asleep. So yeah, I think I need to set some rules for myself. I think maybe if it's like 3:30 a.m. or later, then I can get up and do shit. If it's before that, I try to fall back asleep. And when I say get up and do shit, that means almost anything except, let's say, no social media. Let's just say no social media. That's like the bar. That feels good, right? Should we do that? I think I'm going to try that and I'll get back to you. Okay, this is like the silliest episode, and I also regret not looking in a mirror, but I thought I should leave my sleep mask on so that it was more authentic. The last thing I'll say, this is just me trying to understand why I couldn't sleep last night, because I don't feel anxious about anything. I have the next couple days off. It's the weekend. I'm pretty sure that I know that the food that I eat during the day greatly affects how I sleep. And it's very hard for me in this moment to not shame myself, but like not seriously poke fun at myself for being so sensitive, like my physical body being so sensitive. Because listen to this. I'm pretty sure the reason I couldn't sleep last night is because I had Indian food and I had a bowl of frozen mango and blueberries after dinner. I'm pretty sure that set me off. My body was like, whoa, 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 Indian food, too spicy. Whoa, 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 sugar after dinner? Are you crazy? And then just decided to keep me up all night. I mean, how do I not make fun of myself for that? I'm refraining. But yeah, I guess I just need to accept that I am this body is, she's sensitive. She's a very sensitive little machine, and the wrong fuel at the wrong time can really set us off, evidently. Okay, I think I'm going to force myself to post this episode, because if I can post this, I can post anything, right? I mean, yeah. Tell me about you. Do you have sleep problems? Do you not? What works for you? What doesn't? Are there times of the year that you notice it's harder for you to sleep versus not? I've dabbled with like natural supplements, and I do try to have like pretty good sleep hygiene. I take magnesium before bed. I have this freaking eye mask that's so beautiful, clearly. And normally, I guess moving forward, I need to remember no sugar after dinner, and spicy food kind of throws me out of whack. And also working out in the morning helps me so much. Note to self to do that more. Okay. What just happened here? It's not even 5 a.m. I hope you feel less alone if you have sleep problems. Okay, love you, bye. Oh, also, spirit of self-promoting, share this episode with a friend. Do you know a friend who has insomnia? Do you know a friend who needs to see somebody in this state to feel less alone? Go send it to them. I do hope this is not for nothing. All right. I think that's really it. Love you. Bye.